make your ass fall off. Hella thick, I wanna smash them all now. Speed up, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal. And you already know me, S-A-G-E. Gas pedal, look, gas pedal. Black money, let them all say amen. I'm just trying to make it clear, boy, Ray-Bans. I'm a great man, whoa, say friend. I play a whole late night DJ, man, room full of boppers. Tell them give me topper, beat it up, 911, hit the coppers. I'm S-A-G-E, who would like to know? B545, large me in your throat. West side, baby, do what you do.
Hey guys, it's me, Chazzy Wood. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are genuinely keeping safe during these unprecedented times. So I thought that as we are working from home, I would make the most of this time, and I'm currently on my lunch break. So you guys might hear my work computer go off a lot. So just ignore this. Ugh, guys, I'm starving. Working from home and trying to film is near impossible. Like, I just keep getting pulled in every single corner, but I'm not complaining. My best is soon. But anyway, I'm gonna start this video shortly. I'm just gonna have some breakfast, although it's midday, and I think I'll have a smoothie, or do I have porridge? I don't know, but anyway, I'll go make some food and then come back in a sec. So here's dinner, whilst my work laptop goes off again. But anyway, I don't want to jibber jabber today because this is a serious vlog or blog or post or whatever video is the word I was looking for. So one of my videos that I previously did that I'd like to revisit is intermittent fasting. Guys, when I posted that video like back in 2018, I thought intermittent fasting had peaked and I was convinced I was late. But it seems like now that the whole world is under quarantine, people are obviously kind of like researching it just to try and look, you know, like a bit snatched, ready for a hot girl summer. So today I'm coming to you to give you guys 5 tips you can implement today with your intermittent fasting to basically stay the size you are, or if you're serious about losing weight, even during these quarantine times, guys, fam, you, yes, you little honey boo-boo, you can also lose weight. So I know that all of us have been exercising our innuendos.
It's just like any other night. I had ordered a large pie, pepperoni, pineapple, cheesy crust, cheesy bread on the side.
The first 3 weeks of Miss Corona periods and the lockdown was fun. Now we've got another 3 weeks of it. I don't know how long this will go on for, and I think that a lot of us are just, we're here to stay. So without any further ado, here are 5 tips you guys can start today to basically use intermittent fasting as a tool to kind of like maintain your weight or even possibly lose some weight. One of the things I've been doing since the beginning of the year is fasted cardio. What is fasted cardio? It's when all you have is a cup of black coffee and you basically go to the gym and you work out really hard. So since all the gyms have been closed, one of the things I've been doing is every single morning I've basically been maintaining my schedule. I'll wake up anywhere between 6:30 and 7:30, put on my trainers and head out and basically use my 1 hour's allowance of exercise a day. I use that time to basically go out, get some fresh air, and I basically do a run of between 5 and 8 kilometers, depending how I'm feeling. Obviously, after a rest day, 8 kilometers is very, very doable. But by day 3, I'm just about eking out 5 kilometers. So I think in these last 2 weeks, I've done like 60 kilometers, guys. And it just shows you that you can actually maintain your exercise regime. It doesn't have to cost a single penny. And you know, guys, just do it. Use up your exercise. Instead of going for a walk, just go for a nice brisk run or brisk walk, that's the one. So that's tip number 1. Fasted cardio is your best friend. Number 2, when it comes to using intermittent fasting to lose weight quickly, one of the things you actually have to look at is your food source. Unfortunately, our supply chain for food isn't that great. So I'm going to say something that might vex a lot of people, especially people of color. Like, if my family heard me say this, they would slap the black out of me, child. But Here goes. Guys, we need to reduce our meat consumption. I never thought that I'd be this person who's actually preaching this message. Unfortunately, our meat supply chain isn't the best. The way we treat animals is absolutely appalling. We then pump them full of antibiotics and chemicals just to basically try and disguise these absolutely inhumane habitats in which we keep them in. So if you can, just try and reduce it. I kind of went like totally vegetarian. One of the things I found was just like absolutely like increased energy levels. Like, no one can play with my energy levels right now. My sleep pattern is absolutely amazing. Like, oh my god. You people that aren't sleeping till 3 a.m. because you're too busy watching Netflix. What? What is wrong with you? Now that's over, but yeah, honestly, if you guys basically are serious, just fight the innuendo. KFC, greasy pizza cake.
You name it, I've dumped it.
And you guys need to just maybe, if you're able to afford it, because I do appreciate that organic costs a lot more money. But if you stop eating like 99p wings from Lewisham, kind of like chicken shop, and you maybe like splurge on slightly more expensive wings, do you know what? Not only are they nicer, but they're also better for your health, and they're definitely better for your waistline. So I hope I haven't lost most of you guys here. So I'm gonna do a bit of a before and after right about now. So the last thing I wanted to say is, if you do still want to consider eating meat, I definitely think you should, but maybe consider going to your local butchers and eating locally sourced meat, and also going to your local farmers market. The stuff that you have usually is basically got better welfare. These guys care about their produce, they hug their cows and they sing to them, and it just makes me realize that living things are really, really nice to have around us. They take care of us. Look at how nature is like thriving because we're not out there trying to kill it. But anyway, I'm going to get off my proverbial high horse and continue giving you guys some quality and no more of my own personal views. Third reason, or third tip, to smash the like button as well as the subscribe button for me, just to let you know I exist. But the third reason, or the third thing you guys can implement straight away just to help you and your weight loss using intermittent fasting is stop the unhealthy comparisons, bro. Stop the unhealthy comparisons with people, sis. Do you not know how thirsty for subscribers people are? Do you not know how thirsty for your moolah the marketing industry is? All those teas and coffees, they don't do nothing. Hey guys, she's gone. So guys, not that I'm endorsing any alcohol. So you see, I use intermittent fasting, and this is my aid that helped me. By the way, my aid is Nescafe. That counts for nothing. All these people are doing is fleecing you fleecing your pockets, fleecing your mama, and fleecing your grandmama. So guys, save yourself the effort. Stop looking at somebody's after and comparing it to your before. You need to have a process with these things. I've kind of possibly achieved my results because I've kind of, this is my next tip, been consistent for almost 2 years. So if you think that within 3 weeks you're going to be absolutely slim and absolutely snatched, when you've been eating like a Wendell.
Opened up the box, it was hot. Devoured the first slice, lickety split, crust first. Second slice didn't stand a chance. Ate the tip of that bitch first, washed it down with a pop. Then I got nasty with the cheesy bread. My heart started pounding harder than usual. Kerslunk.
For like the last 15, it's not gonna work that way, honey. It's not. I'm sorry to say it, but it's not. Just ignore what people are doing, ignore what the stars or all these washed up stars or Geordie Shore people are trying to sell you. Focus on you, find your reason as to why you're doing it, and it gets easier to basically follow through. So all those people that a gazillion million views, I love the fact that you've got those gazillion million views, but then how many people say, I lost 20 pounds doing intermittent fasting for 1 week or 2 weeks? All I'm going to say is that that's an incredibly unrealistic beauty standard, and to try and basically compete with it, it's going to mess with your head. And right now, the way things are, honestly find really good, positive role models. Not necessarily always just people that you can identify with, but you need people that you can also look up to, but just don't be harsh on yourself. You are beautiful, you are you. Embrace yourself, embrace your lumps and bumps. I do, and I even embrace my rolls. So moving on to the next one. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Consistency is key. Consistency is the name of the game. You know that song, board, board, board. Apply consistency, 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 and then your life will start to change. Your body's going to start looking how you want it to look. You're going to start getting these nice little lines. You know, it's still looking towards like it's actually a curve. But just when you're consistent, things work out for you. To me, this is how consistency looks like. Consistency is me waking up between 6:30 and 7:30 and telling myself I'm going to go for a 5 to 8k run 4 times a week. Monday, Tuesday, I can give myself a rest on Wednesday. Thursday, I can give myself a rest on Friday, maybe Saturday. There we go. And then consistency means having a cup of coffee or 2 just to make that run doable and give me that little kick up my bottom that I need. And then I do that, I come back, I have really, really boring porridge, but I spice it up by putting loads of lovely toppings on top of it, getting down, sitting down, doing work, making sure that I'm showing and adding value to my employer, so I'm not now scared I'm going to lose my job amidst all of this nonsense that's happening. Thereafter, I have lunch, which is a sensible lunch, do more work, I have my dinner, cooking fresh where I can cook fresh, eating non-meat products, that's just for me, or just non-meat because I still have milk and I still have eggs, so I'm not vegan. And it also means working on my hustle of YouTube, so you guys can subscribe and you guys can have that good regular content, which I hope you are currently enjoying because I genuinely am working hard. And then reading my book just before bedtime and being in bed by 10:30, guys, and getting my 8 hours of sleep. Sleep is important to weight loss. So all those people that are waking up, going on to Hinge because quarantini is fun, having a quarantini martini, followed by a lot of house party, no personal development, watching Tiger King, going to bed at cooking at like 11:30, going to bed at like 3 or 4 a.m. and then waking up whatever time. Like, that's not gonna work. That's not consistency. You're only playing yourself dirty. So guys, do not do that. Chazzy Wooders, we look after ourselves. And the 5th and last tip, got my phone because I was prepared. I'm guilty of this one. The lockdown has exposed the Wendells in all of us. All of the nasty, questionable, disgusting food habits. My snack drawer, guys. My snack drawer. So I didn't get any Easter eggs this year, so this is what I did. I went to the shop and I look so proud of myself. This is the nasty stuff I did. This is so disgusting. How full is this? I'll just take it all out. Look at this, all for one person. And then up here, we bought an Easter egg, a twirl, which we haven't even eaten, but we've had the chocolate. And then just the stand-up biscuits, and then obviously some chocolate. Yeah, so I'm going to tell Chazzy Wood is not to eat that many snacks. Next time I'll be into Mr. Fast and Clean.
I'm a dirty dog.
So crazy, got 2 hoes with me, make my old bitch hate me, all about my payment. You say we getting money, that's an understatement,